All right. Well, let me just read this story for you.
Can I tell you something? I want to just bring this to everyone's attention. Anthony, the more responsible broadcaster, he knows exactly how to handle this type of material.
Yes.
To keep everybody safe.
Yes.
And out of lawsuits.
Well, we've been talking about the Glen and Rebecca show.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Soft Rock 106.5 WBMW Wake Up Club is what they're called. We've been playing clips of them. They're fantastic. They are just marvelous. Local radio. They do the traffic every 15 minutes. Celebrity gossip at 6:20, 7:20, and 8:20. And then they have the Women of Power at the 9 o'clock hour, where they talk about women's stories on health and beauty and financial tips as Glenn just sits there with a dull razor blade and cuts off what makes him a man. Jesus, what could he possibly do during that segment? Yeah? Yeah. Really? Ew. Coppery?
He has to stand there, just hold his genitals in a bag and nod at her stupidity. Good point, Broad. Good point.
Good point, Broad.
Just thinking of his old gig, which was, what was it, 5 to midnights on some awful old...
Yeah. That's another thing. This poor guy, Glenn, who's got to sit there with this Rebecca and just yap like a woman. Apparently, he was in Hartford before this gig, doing 7 to midnights at an oldies station. That could be the second worst gig in radio.
What's the first?
Third shift, John and Jeff here at our own
good
FNY,
point.
New York.
Good point. At least you're not John and Jeff.
The worst gig ever.
Take that with you. At least you're not John and Jeff.
Right. They should use that as a promo.
Where to? All right.
Wake Up Club. At least we're not John and Jeff.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Glenn, the Lord from Whackbag, Glenn's eyes are red and glossy. He's either stoned or been crying at the thought of another day at this effing station with this effing...
Oh, you know he wakes up and just the first words out of his mouth are, "Ugh, Rebecca.
I gotta listen to a broad."
Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. Well, let me read this little story.
All right.
This is from Police Blotter. It's called Road Report. And it's about a radio show host. Morning radio host and former traffic reporter for WJAR, Rebecca Morse-Witten, has been charged with refusing to take a breath test at Warwick Police Headquarters Thursday morning before being handed over to Providence Police to be charged with hit-and-run accident on Allens Avenue in that city. Morse-Witten was accused of rear-ending a taxicab and causing it to run into the front of Cheaters, an adult club located at 245 Allens Avenue. Witnesses said the car failed to stop, and Providence police put out an attempt to locate call to surrounding towns. Warwick officer Scott Rebel, reported he heard the call around 1:15 a.m. and got a description of a 1999 Ford Expedition SUV that was registered to Morse-Witten at said address. He said he saw the vehicle about 20 minutes later on West Shore Road, and pulled it over near the 400 block after he saw it cross the double yellow lines. He said that Rebecca Morse-Witten appeared to be intoxicated. He said there were fragments of glass on the hood and in the windshield wiper well.
And 2 middle-aged people having sex on the windshield.
He said he asked her if she had been in an accident, and she said at first no. And then said...
Can I raise my hand?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I am raising my hand. I just want you to see that I'm raising my hand. Please tell me that they found a dead stripper's wig in her grill.
Oh, would that be great? A big high platform shoe with a goldfish swimming in the heel. Just a silicone implant splattered on a windshield with the wiper trying to wipe silicone off. That's why I hit it, officer. I couldn't see a thing. I had stripper boob on my windshield. The officer asked if she had been in an accident, and she said no. And then she said if she was, she wasn't aware of it. He said she started doing badly on a failed sobriety test and refused to continue. She was taken to headquarters where she refused a breath test. She was charged with laned roadway violations and refusal to take a breathalyzer, and then turned over to Providence Police. She was arraigned in Providence District Court, charged with leaving the scene of an accident with injury resulting. She was released on $50,000 personal recognizance. The cab driver who was injured, Thomas Gomez of Providence, was treated and later released from our Rhode Island hospital. A manager at Cheaters said there was no damage to the club. Thank Christ.
Wait, did you ever read the part? Because we're working on something else behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
About the license plate that was left
Well, yeah, that's another bit of evidence that they got. Apparently, when she hit Cheaters, her license plate came off, and that's how they were able to actually link her address to the car. She left her license plate at the scene.
She came home, and Christopher Walken and Mafia guys were waiting in her trailer for her. And your co-host, F-head that she is.
Oh, I now love Rebecca.
Rebecca rules.
She would fit in perfectly with our audience.
Now, what we got here, we did a little research, and there was another site that said that Rebecca had landed a gig at WBMW, Soft Rock Station, and that she should have filed some kind of a wrongful termination suit because apparently she got fired from Clear Channel for this incident since they said she was found not guilty. So I guess when it went to court, she was found not guilty of these charges. So they're saying she should have went to court. Whatever.
I know exactly what happened, too. The technicality of her not being guilty.
Oh, yes?
Was she claimed that she ate grapes, and by the time they fell down that long neck, they had fermented into alcohol.
Are you saying she's old still neck?
Stephen Forbesio.
A revenuer's hitting it with an axe.
She should be charged with hosting a radio show without talent. Also from Stephen, Rebecca gave the judge tapes of the show to prove that she's incapable of any sort of wild behavior.
Well, now I just want to hear. Oh, yeah. Well, I was driving down the road, and I was just trying to get home because I had to get home with my kids, and I do a radio show. And I was driving, maybe going a little faster than I should have, and I was driving. I saw the black helicopters were above me. So I was trying to get away from them, and I hit a taxi cab, and then I careened into a strip club called Cheaters, where my license plate fell off. But then I called up Glen and told him to keep stirring the sauce because I didn't want it to burn. And I had to drop off some demo tapes at another radio station because I'm so miserable with my gig that I wanted a different gig. But then they found the cocaine in the back of the car and the drugs and the guns, and I had to go to a hotel room with some very shady-looking South American people and sell them guns and get them drugs. Get drugs from them. I have no idea where I'm going with this.
That's all right. We gave it a shot.
Wow. Well, it sounds like she's a little more wild than she comes across on the air.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to some of her audio there, sounds very tame. Oh, she won't even bet a nickel.
Oh, good old.
Why bet it when you could just buy booze with it?
What happens in the power hour, the woman's power hour? She says, drink gin and do 80. See a cab, move that mother effer and hit the whore club and then keep on going. I don't stop for nothing, pigs.
How great is this? This stupid Red Wolf broadcasting and their dumb petition. They got their own problems in their own backyard. You want more audio of Glen and Rebecca?
Yeah, because now it's in a whole new light for me. Now, with this story.
Okay.
Last night I went to go take a bath. I was a little bit cold. I'm at my house. I said, you know.
So you can't even listen to the audio.
She's going to take a bath, and it was in gin.
Figured that was the best way to sober up.
Take a bath.
I realized I was still dressed and there was no water running, and I was in a blackout.
I actually had driven my vehicle into a lake and thought I was in the tub. The cops found me washing my armpits and my long neck. If it wasn't for my long neck, I'd have drowned. It worked like a snorkel. I was 100 feet underwater, yet I was able to breathe.
Can't even listen to this anymore. But
this brings a whole new aspect to this story. I love it. I like her a lot more now.
She's the greatest.
Last night I went to go take a bath. I was a little bit cold. I'm at my house. I said, I'm going to take a nice, hot, steamy bath. Mm-hmm. Well, I let the water run too long, I think, and so it got into the...
I wonder why she let the water...
I run this goddamn tub. I'm going to take a bath. And then just plops down. She pass out for a while.
She blacked out watching American Idol. Forgot she started the tub water.
Oh, my God. I put the kid in the microwave and the turkey in the bassinet.
She said I was going to take a nice hot steaming. I'm like, this is going to be a great story.
Bath? Damn it.
I let the water run too long, I think, and so it got into the bathroom. It's like lukewarm. It defeated the whole purpose of that, and I'm thinking, thank goodness that tomorrow is March 1st, because I won't have to do this anymore.
So you're all pruny and
clammy. What? Why does she only bathe in February? Is because her Negro lover likes that? Out of respect for the month, she does it?
What does the date have to do with it?
I guess because it's warming up. It's the only thing I could figure, as she won't have to take a hot bath because her heat's been shut off in her house. What happened? Turn up the thermostat, you cheapo. They're not paying you over there? Wow.
Tomorrow's March 1st, because I won't have to do this anymore.
So you're all pruny and clammy.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out too well. I ended up being wet and cold and, a whole bit. But that was my New Year's resolution, was to take more bubble baths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to take more bubble baths. And I thought, it's March tomorrow, and I haven't really done that yet. So I figured I would give it a shot and see how that worked out.
Look at her picture and think bubble bath.
I'm impressed with people that can actually keep up their New Year's resolutions for the whole entire year.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, I never can.
Like drive home? My New Year's resolution.
I'm resolved to not hit another vehicle and then vomit on a police officer's shoes.
How drunk do you have to be on New Year's for your resolution to be to take more baths?
Take more baths is what I want to do.
Screw working out and eating right.
Screw it. I'm just going to say bubble baths. That's easy. Did I just hit a strip club?
Yeah, she has no stick-to-itiveness on Lent. She gives up pumpernickel and olive loaf. I'll just do without.
I left my what? Where?
Maybe she's the type of person who shouldn't celebrate New Year's in any way, shape, or form. Shouldn't even acknowledge it. Oh, right, I get you.
I know.
Arthur, yeah.
Let's go to Sean.
You must have hated that strip club.
Where are the rest of these ratings?
Enough about the cab driver.
Just takes off after hitting a strip club.
Hello, officer.
And they catch it because your license plate was left behind.
Have you seen my license plate, officer? He's taking the handcuffs out of his belt. You think he's going to handcuff me? I'm very bad with tests, officer. I can't touch my nose. Please don't take me in. I think now I should be going to the police station. Enough about Glen.
Let's say hi to Sean in Jersey. Sean.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
What's up?
You guys are killing me today. Oh, my God. I called earlier about the wheelchair Fred. I have a friend. I wasn't able to get on, but we call him Power Wheels Pete. And it just totally is the whole resemblance is like it's crazy. But you guys are driving me crazy with the radio station. I was thinking about maybe calling up there or something, and I don't have the number or anything.
Yeah, and yesterday everyone, people behind the scenes are calling us like, "Oh God, this isn't good." Really? We'll take it right back. We'll take it right back at them.
I know, yeah, no. I mean, I've been listening to you guys for years, and it's just like you guys are driving me crazy today. It's such a home run, you know what I mean?
All right, thank you, Sean.
In my opinion,
thank you.
In my opinion,
yeah,
I think looking at a female breast or the female form is a lot less harmful than driving intoxicated.
And hit and run.
And maybe hit and run and things like that. It just seems to me that looking at a breast on a website might not be as harmful.
Well, the best quote in this petition, Citadel was well aware that it was playing with fire and chose corporate profits over the public interest when they hired Opie and Anthony.
Oh, yeah?
Looks like you might be playing with fire yourselves.
Exactly. You can mean that literally with her.
They I don't know if they take requests, but is that on the website? Yeah. There's his phone number on the website. Maybe.
Oh, on their website?
Yeah, you might want to call that number.
That's great.
The radio station's WBMW. All right.
Give them a call, and I'd request a song. Perhaps, do they play any George Thorogood? One bourbon, one scotch, one beer? Is that, well, it's more...
I like I Drink Alone.
I Drink Alone is a good one.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Baby, you can drive my car. I'm sure you guys can think of a lot of songs that perhaps you can request.
Request Sammy Hagar and just say, I can't drive, and then have your phone,
go out.
Go out.
I'm sure there's plenty of songs you could request that Rebecca would just love to play.
How about My Neck is Long and My Liver's Hard? Doodah. Doodah.
Sot. That's great.
All right, why don't we
Have a drink?
Okay. What hypocrites, man.
Why?
God, is that annoying.
What happened?
It's just that hypocritical thing.
What happened?
They have an agenda. That Red Wolf has an agenda. They don't want the station, the ABC stations, to go over to Citadel for an agenda, for a reason. So they pull this morality crap. They pull this morality garbage about us, that we're so bad, and that's the reason this deal shouldn't go through. How about the real dangers? How about real dangers out there? Authentic dangers, not this symbolic garbage of a booby on a website. Stop it already. Rebecca and Glen.
And sad Glen with the sad eye.
Sad Glen. I understand, Glen. Oh, my God. That's the same beaten look I used to have when I was married. And apparently they both have the same hobbies. Drinking.
All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Unfortunately, running out of time for today. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. We got Mongo the trucker on the line. Mongo, what's up?
Morning, boys.
Good morning, Mongo.
I got through to them and told them I just moved to the area. He says, so how do you like the traffic on Route 2? I said, well, it's not bad, but I just got in an accident the other day. I rear-ended a taxi, and they went, oh, no. And I said, yeah, it's horrible. I left my license plate behind, so they found me. And you hear this very disgusted voice in the background, oh, it's real funny.
Thank you, Mongo. Yeah, they're getting beat up pretty good by the O&A Pass.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well,
they don't know what to do.
Their company started in with us, so this is what you get. This is what you get. Glenn and Rebecca, by the way, they're potty mouths.
No way.
They're potty.
There is no way. That is the cleanest, nicest show you're ever going to hear.
We've been playing audio all morning of the Glenn and
Rebecca.
Glenn and Rebecca. Their names are even safe.
Rebecca.
Glenn and Rebecca. The Wake Up Club?
Yeah.
They got a club?
Wake Up Club.
It's a club. You got to have a long neck to be in it. It's a big long neck.
Or drink a few of them.
Her neck.
Hey, that's not for my joke.
That's not for the joke.
All right, thank you, Anthony.
That's a strip club being hit by a car.
Looking at her neck, you'd think she was pulled over for riding in a bicycle basket in front of the moon.
Well, they're potty mouths. We're playing their audio today, and you might want to listen to this. They're getting a little edgy as the morning goes on,
right.
as they head toward the power hour for women.
Maybe they're trying to compete.
You never
with
know.
us. Who knows?
Listen to this.
Well, I already owe you one at this point. This is
Is it
fantastic.
good? Do you like I
It
love
really
it.
takes the edge off my morning.
Yeah, I honestly thought it would be a little bit weird at first when I heard and I thought, I'm not sure about that. But my friends convinced me to try I'm hooked.
When you mentioned I said, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, good.
I'm loving
Wow. They are risque. They both love it, huh?
They both love it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Who put that together?
For the dopes who are looking to sue us, okay, we added the beeps. Do we have to make it blatantly obvious to everybody?
Do we?
All the time?
No, we can bleep whatever we want.
That's right.
Yeah, why not?
Of course.
But that's how we heard their break.
Look out, Rebecca! That was a close one. Jesus. She has our head through the sunroof like a periscope.
Oh, we never got to Wheelchair Fred.
Wheelchair Fred.
All right, hold on. And we never got to the Letterman thing. Letterman gave us props last night. We made it to one of Letterman's bits last night. Everyone knows our fine promotion, Whip 'em Out Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Well, Letterman did this last night.
You know, a lot of people are saying that Fidel Castro is much better. Remember when he was ill and everybody thought it was lights out for Fidel?
Yes.
Apparently, he's doing much better. And as a matter of fact, to prove to his supporters that he's doing just fine, he called Hugo Chavez, the president of Venezuela, who is his own special kind of whack job, has a radio show. And to prove to his loyal supporters, Fidel Castro yesterday called in to Hugo Chavez's radio show. Did you hear it? We have a clip.
I was
Listen
with
to this.
Hugo Chavez at the time.
Here now is Fidel Castro calling Hugo Chavez. Take a listen to this.
Y ahora, por favor, saluden al presidente cubano Fidel Castro.
Hey, Hugo, my man, it's Fidel. Listen, I can't talk long since I gotta go get a sponge bath. I just want to wish all your listeners a happy Whip 'em Out Wednesday and to ask if you play My Humps for Raul.
Por ti lo que sea, mi amigo.
Very nice.
My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump.
How cool is that?
That's good.
I told you the writers listen to the Opie and Anthony show.
Now Wednesday.
Thank you.
They're actually big fans of the Opie and
Thanks,
Anthony show.
boys.
Even on the days
funny.
we suck.
Oh, we got to get that. Back on 11.
Oh, boy.
It's nice. I'm going to have a TV show. Is it a reality show, apparently?
On VH1, I guess.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that.
An old pal. Whatever. Or...
Do we have more Glen and Rebecca?
Yeah, we have more Glen and Rebecca.
That's what I want.
We're really looking into this AP story we just read about her, allegedly, I guess.
Well, from what I saw there was an arrest on driving while intoxicated. Apparently, she got out of it somehow. There was a not guilty. She was not guilty of that. Was it pled down to something? I need details on the case. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the fact that she was arrested.
Sure.
And she did hit a car and a strip club.
The wake-up show with Glen and Harry Chapin.
Oh, wow, Rebecca. Harry Chapin.
Got more. Hi, this is Glen. Hi, this is Jane Mansfield.
Mike in Connecticut, yes.
Yeah, hey, how you guys doing? Hey,
Good.
O&A, I just got to tell you this, man. This chick is just out of her head. The only reason you take Allen's Ave, I used to live up there, is because you're either too drunk to make it on I-95 or you're just trying to get home. And by the way, Allen's Ave is a 4-lane highway at that point in time, deserted as hell, and Cheaters is a building 4 stories high, painted pink.
Maybe she's...
You've got to be out of your brain with that thing.
She was seeing pink elephants, I guess.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that info. Yes, Than.
Well, apparently our sources say that whoever this person was that got in that accident, it was pled down to a no contest of leaving the scene of an accident and property damage.
Okay, so
wow.
the intoxicated was thrown out.
Yeah. Wow.
But it was still leaving the scene, and, okay.
Well, whatever. I think I can read into things. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
And, we're doing our own investigation. We're hearing something as we listen to the What's their names again?
Oh,
they're
Glen,
so forgettable. I'm not even kidding.
and Rebecca.
Glenn and Rebecca, the Wake Up Club. Okay.
The Wake Up Club.
Whoa!
Wake up.
Or they wake up their listeners by crashing into their houses. All right, I'm awake. All right, I'm awake.
It's the Glenn and Billy Joel show.
Well, listen to this, Anthony. There's something a little off with her voice here.
Oh, let's listen.
Did you watch American Idol last night?
Caught little bits and pieces.
Yeah. I went to bed. I expected that I would fall asleep, and I ended up staying up for the whole thing. But I think Melinda Doolittle, she sang the Valentine song. She is going to be the winner, I think.
You think
amazing.
so? Huh? Well, you going to put money on that?
Yeah, maybe I don't gamble. Maybe a nickel.
There are plenty of venues to do that around here.
Right.
Well, that certainly sounded suspect.
How do you not love the Glenn and Nick Nolte show? It's fantastic.
Well, Red Wolf Broadcasting, it's your serve.
Yeah,
Your serve, buddy.
We commented. There you go. There's our comments.
We got more potty mouth audio?
Oh my God, they're
just found
trying
more
too hard
potty
now.
mouth audio?
They're trying too hard now to compete with us.
Yeah, they're talking about American Idol again, but this time not so radio friendly.
Really?
Oh, really? I hope you got the beeps in there.
Oh,
we got to keep it safe. Got to keep it safe for Al.
Al, listen close, Al.
These are potty mouths you're about to hear.
One.
Did you watch American Idol last night?
Caught little bits and pieces.
Yeah. I went to bed. I expected that I would fall, and I ended up staying up for the whole thing, but
I don't know why she added that in.
Why would she, add that in? That didn't seem like information that was pertinent to the story. She figured she would.
I don't know why she just decided.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
When that happened, Opes, and I've seen enough time where things have gone through, your eyes opened.
Yeah.
Like, did that go, like, was that too much? It was an instinctive reaction, like you had just heard profanity.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, that was perfect. All right, let's listen again.
Did you watch American Idol last night?
Caught little bits and pieces.
Yeah. I went to bed. I expected that I would fall, and I ended up staying up for the whole thing, but I think Melinda Doolittle, she sang the Valentine song. She is the winner, I think. She was amazing.
There are plenty of around here.
Right.
Why do I know what should be said there?
Yeah, isn't that weird? You absolutely know what filthy words should be under those beeps.
Wow.
Oh, that show is filth.
Potty mouth.
Smut peddlers over there.
That's what I said.
The Glen and Rebecca show.